Cancer is a devastating illness that affects not only the person fighting it, but also everyone dear to them. For those who win the battle, often the scars remain.
My name is Linda. I'm a breast cancer survivor for 15 years. 2 years before my diagnosis of breast cancer, I went through a divorce. I was left with no money. I was a stay-at-home mom, and I had my 2 daughters.
We were solely living off of food stamps and my mom's student loans.
The journey started with me finding a lump, and we've decided very quickly that we needed to go ahead and do a mastectomy. The reconstruction was done with what they call a tram flap, where they actually rebuild the breast using tissue from the tummy. They left me without some muscles, without nerve endings. Over the years, it has created a little bit of a protruding type of a bulge.
When my mom had to do chemotherapy and radiation, I just saw a very sick, fragile human being. Her entire body was bruised. She had stitches and holes everywhere that we'd never seen. She was very, very sick, but she still always had a smile on her face.
I tried really hard not to cry a lot in front of the girls. I know there was times that I did.
When her hair fell out, we all cried together, and then she went in the next day and had it shaved. I can't imagine what she goes through just on a daily basis to try and get dressed in the morning, to try and hide the bulge in her stomach.
I just feel like everybody notices, and I don't always feel like I can really be myself.
My mom's never had the financial means to have reconstructive surgery, nor would she ever buy it for herself. It makes me so angry and so upset that I haven't been able to do something for her. Looking back, I feel like she was a magician of her craft of being a mom. She's never does anything for herself, and she's fought so hard to leave such a big scar on her. It's just not fair. And I really had the best role model to grow up to. She showed me everything that a good mom should be.
At the end of the day, when I'm changing clothes, when I'm showering, it is still there. It's a constant reminder of my cancer world.
And join us now, our Linda. In the audience, her daughters Laura and Lindsay, and her husband Tom. You know, Linda, a lot of times people will overcome cancer, and I know you're cancer-free now, but every day there's a reminder for you. Tell us about that.
Yes, there is physical, there is emotional scars still there. As we kind of saw, the physical is just that I have to tend to use a lot of compression garments when I dress every morning. I feel like people see, you know, the protrusion that I have. I'm just very self-conscious of it.
Tom, you met her right before she was diagnosed with cancer, and you decided to stick through it, and I noticed you got emotional during the video. Why is she so special to you?
Well, look at her. She's a hottie. Plus, she was inspirational, and she's not a quitter, and she's not a whiner or complainer.
Well, and Laura and Lindsay, I thought it was a really touching tribute to your mother in many ways. And I know that, you know, you think you're here today just to talk about your cancer story, but you wanted her to come here for more than that.
So I was online one day when I came across a story about a local doctor from Santa Monica. He started a nonprofit earlier this year called Chapter 2. They were soliciting submissions for either yourself or people that you knew that had suffered traumatic life events that were in need of reconstructive or plastic surgery. So we submitted your story, and a couple days later, the nonprofit actually called.
Oh, wow.
And so you've been through so much on your journey. You're a wonderful mother, a wonderful wife, but it's time to help you take that next step. I would like to introduce board-certified plastic surgeon, Dr. Michael Zarrabi, who is here with us today with a very special announcement.
Hi, Linda. I did start this foundation, nonprofit called Chapter 2, and it's really designed to help people just like yourself. And when I read your story, I was really moved, and you truly are an inspiration to everyone here. And so on behalf of myself and Chapter 2, assuming you're a good surgical candidate, we are going to do free surgery to help flatten your tummy.
Linda, you never do anything for yourself, but sometimes things happen because you do so much for others. How are you feeling right now?
I'm very excited. I'm very elated. I'm very humbled right now to just think that this all kind of came about, and I'm just very excited to have it done. So.
Well, we cannot.
And Laura, I have to ask you, what does this mean to actually be able to do this for your mom?
It means a lot. I've always wanted to do something for her, but never could, and so this has just been a dream come true for all of us.
Well, kudos to you, and Linda, we are so excited for you. Dr. Zarrabi, thank you so much for all that you're doing. Laura, Lindsay, Tom, just what a beautiful family. Thank you for sharing your mother with us. So much more to come. Stick around.